Hi, I'm AKMoonstone. Welcome back. If everybody would just close their eyes while I play my little love tuner, I'm going to clear our heart spaces and the air. So let me begin. Woo! Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody feeling? I'm starting to feel a little better now. Anyways, what's going on is we are in the middle of a Venus retrograde. So, what you're losing now was never your highest potential or aligned with your highest self. Your manifestation power will be on high. Why is this? It's because your soul is calling in what is meant for you. I brought this book out just to show everybody. This is called Manifest Your Thing. I wrote this. You can get this on Amazon. And this will basically tell you how to use the energies with because we're going into a new era. But it talks about working with colors, and I'll explain to why that would be important, especially with your chakras and meditation and trying to manifest. So it's a really good read, especially when you're trying to manifest your thing. Just had to do it, sorry. Anyways, so going back to the Venus retrograde and why manifestations are going to be on high is because if you are doubting yourself, or you're thinking too small, then you're going to stay small. Don't obsess over what isn't working. Focus on your highest self, or what you want your dreams or your highest potentials to be. What makes your heart happy? That's what you need to think of. Remember, the universe only responds to the real you and not the hidden you, okay? So decide what it is that you want. It's already yours. That way, the universe has no choice but to align with you. So command it. Know it. Know it comes from your chakra, right? A lot of people want to say, hey, I am. That's your root. And that is the lowest chakra on your body. It's your feet, right? Your root chakra. But when you are at your highest point, your highest potential, you have an inner knowing. That's your head. That's your crown, right? My hair is all weird, so don't mind it. It's got a mind of its own. It's the curly hair curse. But know it. Command it. Walk that walk. Have the confidence. Know that it's already yours, okay? This retrograde is going to move quite fast. So be careful of your thoughts and how you speak of yourself, okay? So what basically you're speaking and what your thoughts are basically comes your reality. Why is this? Because Aries is all about action, okay? So be careful what you feed, right? Don't feed into your fears. Know that what you want, it's yours. Walk it, talk it, girl or boy, because it's yours. All right. This is why so many people who are successful in life, that's why they are, because they have a knowing that they are, and they're not talking about their root. I don't know how else to put that because I just wanted to be weird. So take advantage of this energy, basically is what I'm saying. Don't block this energy. By blocking your energy, you're feeding into your fears, right? Don't do that. So basically, Venus retrograde, we are now in a time of transformation. That's why our new beginnings are they're coming in very slow, right? So we are being forced to see what's not in alignment with us. This includes pushing down our thoughts and feelings, repressing, right? When you repress these things down, you keep them down deep inside, it will be forced. This retrograde is going to force it. Why? Because Aries is all about action. So what you're repressing, Venus is all about love, your heart space, right? And it's gonna, if you're hiding these feelings or repressing it, Venus is gonna bring it all on out, right? So this is gonna cause a lot of people to have emotional explosions because they're not dealing with the feelings and the energies. So basically, Venus retrograde is all about doing the shadow work. And I do highly suggest you do your shadow work now during this time. And I'll explain why as we move forward. Because if you're avoiding even your purpose or the thing that makes your heart happy, or you're staying in a situation that deep down inside of you, this situation isn't right for you. Expect obstacles, doors slamming in your face, expect things to stop working. Why? Because this is the universe forcing you to change. The truth is coming so that it frees you. It's not punishing you. So by you resisting these changes, because deep down inside, if you're in a situation that that isn't right for you, or it's toxic, or it's hindering you in some way, this is going to cause you more suffering. Even like addiction problems. Addictions might occur right now at this time. Like people always want to go and numb their emotions. And Venus is trying to get you to work with that. That's, so it's the shadow work, right? So this energy wants you to change, not the people that you're pointing fingers at. This retrograde is about self, okay? It's not about the people that you keep pointing all your fingers to, not the people that are hurting you. This is about you, okay? This energy is about and for you. So you need to surrender and let go and let God. Trust it, work with it. And if not, it will force you and put you in a place that you don't want to be in. And trust me, one path will be harder than the other. And I know that from personal experience. Also, Venus retrograde also means the past may come back around for some of you, not all of you. If this does happen, you need to ask yourself, is this an actual reunion, or is this just a repeat of a toxic or karmic situation? Venus retrograde may bring back people in your life, but it's not for reunion. It's for closure, clarity, and for you to make that one final decision. Will you go back to what was, or did you grow that much that you can't ever go back because you are now different? And different is good. That means you grew. You grew, you healed, and that's what the universe is showing you. That's why these people are being brought back in during this time, okay? This retrograde is basically a test of self. Venus retrograde in Aries is all about self, not the other people. I'm going to stress that out because a lot of people want to put blame on, like things happened in my life because this person did this to me, or I was abused by these people. But at the end of the day, even though they did do that, you have to take accountability and some sort of responsibility for yourself at some point. Even if you did not even, deep down inside, I didn't deserve that. Okay. Now you need to forgive yourself because you did not know any better at that time. And a lot of people, because if they're in that situation, even me and my husband, when we had a talk about it, that was our biggest thing. We didn't know how to forgive ourselves because we kind of punished ourselves because we didn't know better at that time. We knew better now, but when you go back and you think about what happened and how that transpired or why it transpired, you didn't have the knowledge then. So you do need to learn to forgive yourself for not knowing any better at that time, and that's hard to do because me and him had a whole conversation about that. And it's something that him and I both had to learn and probably are still learning now as adults, So anyways, you need to think about the things that you need to change within yourself. Is this your ego that needs to be right? Or are you that stubborn? Do you feel that you need to prove something because your ego is demanding respect? Remember, at this time, not everything is going to be a personal attack, okay? Think of it like this. Do you think everyone is ignoring you? Let's as an example. Do you think people are ignoring you? Maybe your friend's ignoring you, or your boyfriend or your husband's ignoring you. Maybe, because this is a retrograde and it affects everybody. So a lot of people usually at this time go within because maybe they're just dealing with something that's so bad that they don't want to talk about it, or it might be embarrassing. We're not in their shoes, and every one of us have our own journey. Even when people are married, people like to think because we're married, we have to share the same path. Actually, you both have your own journeys. Just because you're married doesn't mean you have a journey. I mean, you do have one together, but there are other side journeys on top of that you both have to go through. And once you guys overcome that, you become better people, and move forward, right? It's growth. So, think of it like that. So don't look at things as it's a personal attack. This person's ignoring me, so don't be mad or upset. A lot of people are going to go within and they're going to start reflecting at this time. So I suggest have compassion, and in fact, have compassion and forgiveness at this time. This will be the key to get you through the Venus retrograde. Also, I'm going to stress this a whole lot. Work on your shadow side. Why? Because on March 3rd, we are going to have a 3-3 portal. This energy is pulling things into alignment. You will feel the energy more on the 6th of March, okay? So March 3, or the 3rd, the 3-3 portal, is all about the number 3. 3. Oh, that was baby. 3s. So you expect to see a lot of 3s around. All right, so right now I'm looking at my clock, it is 7:03. This energy is about bringing in the mind, body, and spirit. Why are we needing to work on our shadow side right now? Because as soon as March 3 hits, March 3rd hits, it's gonna bring in the mind, body, and spirit. This is the Trinity, right? Mind, body, and spirit, the Trinity. So you want to work together, and like I said, think of the Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. Why? Because 3s, this is about becoming one with self. This is my whole mission, my mission of oneness, okay? And I love saying that because I made stickers and a bunch of stuff. So the mission of oneness is bringing yourself, bringing your duality world, your mind, people who are in conflict. We live in a world of duality, right? So when your mind is constantly fighting between when I said in the beginning, be careful what you feed. You have a dark side and we have a light side. Which side are you feeding? The 3-3 portal is going to help people to bring you back to one, to yourself. So that way you're not in constant duality, you're at one, okay? 3s also mean that your prayers have been heard. Just make sure that you keep yourself balanced during the 3-3 portal and through March 6th. So, because March 6th, once we start, the energy goes into March 6th, it's gonna be more of a a shock and an afterwave and of energy. So even though on March 3rd the portal opens, we're not really gonna feel that energy until 3 days later, and then we're gonna get the aftershock, okay? So this portal will hit those harder than others because they are not at one with themselves, okay? That's why, like I said, focus on your shadow work. Even if you are a person at one, like with me. Yeah, I do a lot of work, and yeah, there are days that I'm more at one with myself, but being on a spiritual journey or even a personal journey, if you don't believe in spirituality, it's an everyday thing that you got to work on. You don't just wake up and be like, oh, I'm at one, I never have to work on it again. The universe is going to say, yeah, because you're in Earth, and Earth is school, so we're going to keep teaching you to make sure you stay at one. And that's what this is all about, right? So it's not about being perfect. Nobody is perfect. We're humans, right? We all make mistakes. Because you are aware of your shadow or your dark side, then you can actually work with it. You can move with it. You can bring it into balance. You can heal it. You can love yourself even more. And when you start working with your dark sides and you start accepting and forgiving all of that about yourself, and you start loving yourself and speaking kindly of yourself, because I'm still working with like talking down on myself. But at some point you will start finding that balance, right? That's why I do these good morning affirmations. It helps me. And once you have peace with yourself on your dark side and your light side, and you bring that all into one and you bring it back into balance and you become one, instead of fighting with the duality that isn't with you, you become one. And that's when, the healing and the self-love begins, and you can do it actually more effortlessly. I can't speak. I'm not good with the English. But expect around March 3rd, a lot of people feeling overwhelmed, maybe confused, maybe being on edge. And when that happens, stop, pause, and go within. Sit in silence. Find out why you're feeling what you're feeling, because sometimes, especially in retrogrades, they bring up a feeling that you never thought about, or you thought you may have healed that maybe from your childhood or your past, but they bring it back to see either how much you've grown and what about that you need to break free of. That goes into self-limiting beliefs, right? Colors are going to be more vivid during this time, and your awareness will be heightened. So your intuitions are going to be heightened. Our dreams are going to be probably more vivid. Some might start having nightmares. A lot of people are all of a suddenly, like during the portal time, are going to suddenly reinvent themselves. And when they reinvent themselves, it's going to make no sense, okay? But to them, it will just feel right. This is all about us fine-tuning into this energy, bringing in the mind, body, and spirit so that we are one, right? Alignments are beginning to already unfold. I've already been seeing it in my world, but even I know that usually goes in waves, and it also depends on where you're at on your journey. But alignments are going to start unfolding, and you're going to start seeing your paths open up more clearer. So expect to see a lot of threes. Threes mean creation, divine intervention, and alignment. Also means your prayers have been heard. So just remember, when you see the threes, it's just confirmation that the portal energy is sinking into your personal energy. So just watch the magic unfold and trust in it. Again, going back to addictions, during the portal time, during the retrograde, and this in-between time, people are gonna want to be if you have addiction problems, and addictions can be anything, right? So some people like to clinch onto that. Well, during the portal, some people might just wake up and be like, you know what, my taste buds change. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to hang out with that person no more. There are going to be some people that are just going to walk away from their lives. No rhyme, reason, or anything. So expect a lot of things to get weird, and expect the unexpected. But during the 3-3 portal, if you all or anybody out there does have addiction problems, that is the best time to actually break them. So with that being said, manifest your thing. It's a good read. It also helps understanding chakras and working with colors, because colors are going to be vivid during the 3-3 portal. And I think that's a good time to work with the colors and doing chakra clearings. And I'll probably put some shorts together too during that time. But let's get into a quick energy read for this time for the collective. What card do we need to come out? This is the Karma cards. What do we need to know to move forward today? What is today? Today is March 2nd. Ooh, I am doing this right on time. Today is March 2nd. Oop, there's still some messes that need to be cleaned up. That's too many cards, so I'm not gonna take. I got a flipper. Some people might be flipping out. Be careful of that. The card that came out is use your intuition, attitudes from the past, trust in your feelings. It also can mean like feelings from the past are going to arise. Maybe you had an old self-limiting belief or an old attitude about a past situation. Trust in your intuition about that. Maybe that's something that you need to look into further, you know, or get clarity. Let's grab an animal card. This is messages from your animal and spirit guides. This is from Stephen D. Farmer. What animal message do we need to move forward today? What messages do we need? We got one. Ooh, chameleon. Look how pretty. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So sit back and observe, which is probably best. Let's get a storyline. What does the collective need to know to move forward today? Especially with the energies coming in. God, angels, universe, and spirit. What do we need to know to move forward today? Let's see. Little stubbornness going on. Watch the egos. Ooh, death card. Endings, rebirth, transformation. Something's gonna end. I don't feel death, but my condolences to anyone that does experience a death around them. But I don't really feel that energy at this time, but you never know. It also means spiritual awakenings. So a lot of people are going to be waking up. Ooh, we got two more. Ooh, these are not good cards. All right. Masculine energies. Someone not doing the right thing and somebody not giving. Somebody not giving. Could be somebody that's not wealthy as well. Not doing the right thing, and either you're a miser or you're not giving. Or somebody's not giving to somebody who is not doing the right thing. This is earth and fire energy coming out. Masculine. Well, I will say this, because how the cards came out was something had ended. So there was either a death or something ended to like a situation. And this person who's not doing the right thing, nobody's going to give to them. Or this person decided, I'm not going to give to you no more. Why? But this person's soul can rest because there was an imbalance. That's why he's not giving to that person anymore. So the situation has ended. This is also about like clearing out soul contracts. Ending karmic cycles. Yeah. He made a judgment call, or this person, he placed a judgment call, or he was being, or he is, or he could have been feeling judged by this person. The Hierophant. All right, so I always like this to say this card is God himself. So definitely God is stepping in. Also, if you are in a court case, for this week, or yeah, I'm gonna say for this week. So if you're in a court case this week and you're a person that's not doing the right thing, you're not gonna win, because the other person's not gonna be giving you the money you're seeking. That person who is not giving to the person who's not doing the right thing, God is gonna place judgment on the person who's not doing the right thing. So God is making judgment calls at this time still. That's how I look at it. So that's good. And and as far as court situation goes, if there is an imbalance and you are in the right and you're doing the right thing, yeah, just sit back and relax. You don't have to put any work and effort in, because the other person's going to be judged. All right, moving along. Moving along, let's change the storyline up. What else do we need to know for the collective? Someone out there might need to know. All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles is coming in. So job offers, expect communication. This person that is coming in has an inner knowing. The Hermit card came out, so that's also going within, having an inner knowing, reflection at this time. That goes, you know, with the Venus retrograde, yeah. Not struggling, so if you're waiting on a message, you will get it this week. You already have an inner knowing and you will not be struggling at this time. For those of you looking for job offers, it is going to come in this week, and just trust the process. I think you already have an inner knowing. You are not going to be struggling. You actually are going to be leveled up. I do see that. Expect delays in communication, delays into our new beginnings. Why? Because we're in a transformation. We are being aligned so that we can be at our highest potential or our highest timeline, you know. So expect delays, block communications. Don't fight. Trust in the process. 5 of Wands. Don't fight. If you have going back to the court issue, maybe it was a fight that should have never have happened. Something to think about. The truth will come out. Sever ties. Be honest with yourself. What is it that you truly want? Yeah. So our new beginnings are still being delayed. I don't really see reconciliation at this time for people. And if you have lost money, you're not going to be struggling, because what you lose, you will be restored. Remember, we're in the year of justice and balance, the number 9. This is the year of the wooden snake. So, and 9 is all about justice and balance. So anything that was taken from you will be restored at this time. And a lot of people might be asking, well, why didn't my money have to be taken? Well, remember, you might be the reason. Let's say I'll use me an example. Maybe the reason why I had to lose, let's say, a bunch of money was so that the person who maybe took it is, now God can make a judgment call, and be like, okay, that person will seek not only whatever it is that they took from me, but we're going to watch their karma, right? Remember, karma is the intent that person had towards you. All right. Queen of Cups, this is being loving and kind. So stay, in that loving energy. Like I said, to get through this retrograde during this time, compassion and forgiveness is going to be huge to get through this. Especially, probably this whole week, to just get through the whole week. Just have compassion, be loving and kind. Be loving and kind. Definitely stay in your heart space. Yeah, someone tried breaking this girl's heart, the loving and kind person. Or you might have people try, because you are a loving and kind person, you may have people that have broken your heart. Those people that broke your heart are going to be panicking, and they're the ones that are going to be losing. Why? Because you were their gift. But if you are a loving and kind person, male or female energy, you expect a gift this week. Also, if you do receive a gift this week, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. The 6 of Pentacles showed up. You see her? She's got her money and she's got the birds, and she's sharing her wealth. She's sharing her gifts. She's sharing her food. The gift that you might receive is a gift that you need to share with other people. God always works in mysterious ways, or the universe works in mysterious ways, right? So you might be someone else's gift, or you might be answering a prayer to someone else, and God is working through you so that that person receives it. Yes. See, so how it showed up as I spoke it showed up that way. This loving and kind person is going to be this loving and kind person is going to be sharing her gift with someone who is not giving, not loving and kind, or maybe she's not wealthy. Maybe she's poor and she doesn't have the money right now. So this person is going to come in and give this girl a gift. Or male, could be male energies. Remember, tarot does not do masculine. It's the energy that people carry, right? And when this girl gets it, she'll be able to walk away from something of her past. So it's almost like this girl is going to be teaching this woman a lesson, so that she, or maybe by her giving her something, she's going to be able to let go of something in her past. Remember, we all have we all have contracts with people. And you know, sometimes you just got to hand that key over to someone else so that they can free themselves, you know. Well, anyways, this girl is going to be walking away and she's going to be able to free herself. All because somebody was loving and kind to them. Usually, typically, when you have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this means that they're not caring. Usually, sometimes even mental issues, not giving at all. Maybe she has nothing to give, you know. Maybe she was the one that was so brokenhearted, or maybe she's got bitterness in her heart. Whatever it is, a lot of people are going to be panicking because they knew that most of the time when someone does you wrong, they knew what they were doing at the time. But at the end of the day, it's all about freeing oneself, right? So it's not about what took place. It's all about this girl answered the call. She rose above. She decided, okay, I'm going to answer the call because God wants me to share this gift with this person so that this person can walk away and be free. Maybe this girl or this loving and kind person is teaching love and kindness to another person. And it's going to put that person, this energy, in their feelings. It was a judgment call. Besides, and as some of you out there, you will have to make a judgment call this week. You will be making the right choice. There's also, because the Hierophant came up, I say divine intervention. God is making a judgment call. These people will be judged, and a lot of them are going to be in the unknown. A lot of us are still going to be in the unknown because our new beginnings are still kind of being delayed because we are in the middle of transformation. Some of us still have shadow work to do, and you can't have a new beginning when you're still holding on to past hurts and pains, right? Contracts need to be broken, and a lot of you might not be happy about it, but it's for your highest good, or for the highest good of all involved. Let's just say that, because that's what came out. So contracts are going to be broken, and what a lot of people are not going to be happy about are face-to-face talks, or it could be a reunion, maybe with a past lover, or twin flames is huge, will be huge during this time, especially during the Venus retrograde, if you do in fact believe in twin flames or like divine counterparts, some people say, or like soulmates. A lot of people are going to be meeting their soulmates during this time. This is the Two of Cups. This is having a loving and kind conversation. This is heartfelt. This is sharing each other's emotions, sharing themselves. It's good. It's celebration. So the people that are having these face-to-face talks are going to be happy in celebration. Also, could also mean, because contracts are being broken, and let's say the two people decided, you know what, we're coming together. We don't care what the third parties are saying, because this is third party interference. Lies, gossip, and slander, they're going to be talking about it, but at the end of the day, these two people were meant to be, and they're going to be very happy. So all these haters and naysayers, you just lost the battle and the contracts are broken. The divisions, the separations, that's all over. God is calling judgment upon those. Yep. Breaking free. This is the Nine of Swords. This is holding yourself back. This is breaking free. Breaking free and moving forward. Also, fast communication coming in. Truthful, fast communication coming in. And why do we all have to go through this? The Empress, birthing a new idea, becoming one. In order to be an Empress, you have to be all four queens in one. And what is this portal opening, this portal thing in the Venus retrograde? It's working on your shadow work. Why? So you can be an Empress, or you can be, right now, there's many male, or if you're in your masculine energy and you're not doing the right thing, that shadow work will bring you to this so that you are doing the right thing for all involved, not selfishly just for yourself, right? But you did the inner work, you become the Empress. And just like an Empress, or this woman who looks like she's about to have a baby, you know, and even if you're not about to have a baby, maybe you're birthing a new idea. You know, to be an Empress, she had to go through a lot of pain and suffering. When you go through labor to bring a baby into this world, that woman goes through a lot of pain to bring that blessing into this world. So, what's hidden? This is the Moon card. So what's hidden for this Empress who's birthing an idea, or birthing a new beginning, or maybe a new baby is on the way? What's hidden is coming back to companionship and financial stability. What was lost will be restored. God in the universe works in mysterious ways, right? And like, that's why I always bring astrology in to my readings, just to show people you technically don't even need to do the cards. As long as you know the planets and how the planets are lining up, the energy is there. It's going to tell you. The cards are just confirmation, plus they're fun. Yeah. So, in the end, what goes around comes around. So, the end, the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. What goes around comes around. So, karma is still at play. What you put out is going to come back. People, the card that came out before that is, if your foundation is not stable, it's going to come down. It's crumbling. It probably already has started, because that probably started a couple weeks ago. But the foundations are crumbling because it was built on illusions, false lies. False lies, illusions, deceptions, greed, you know. So those are coming down. Anything else to end it all? The Temperance, balance, clarity. Like I said, restoration. What was, you know, that's still the Two of Pentacles. It never changed. What was stolen or taken from you will be restored. Also, you will gain clarity. A lot of clarity is going to come in this week, so that's good. Job offers are going to come in, but they're going to be, some might be small, but it might be the stepping stone to get you to where you might need to be. Ooh, I'm going to clear that. So, you know, really sit and think about what it is that you want, because the energies are going to, the manifestation energy is going to be high. So as long as you're being truthful and honest with yourself, you're going to get what you want. Why? Because I told you, you know it already. You already know. Everybody always knows the answer, because you know what? It was built in your heart. You already know the answer, because before you were even born, you knew what you came here to do. You just have to remember. Anyways, I'm going to take a card, because since we have to do shadow work, or we're being forced to do shadow work, so I like this deck. This is from Shabi Zane. I know she's a YouTuber. I absolutely love her. If you absolutely need a pick-me-up, go to her channel, because she is a wonderful, wonderful person to, like, if you're feeling down and low on yourself, she by the end of that freaking video or her little show, you are going to feel amazing. I don't know what it is about her. She's got really good energy, and I think a lot of why I'm in the position that I am has a lot to do with her too, you know. So anyways, shadow work. Ooh, we got 2. We'll do the fire one first. So this is her declare and decree deck. So we got to do some shadow work. The first card that came out, all lack mentality and scarcity mindsets are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. I'm going to say it one more time. All lack mentality and scarcity mindsets is now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Write this down, kind of go back, write it down, burn it on a piece of paper, or just speak it out into existence. All lack mentality and scarcity mindset is now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. The second one, I don't know if that's water or air, but all wicked agendas known and let me say that again, sorry. All wicked agendas, known and unknown, performed against myself and my lineage is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. I'm going to say it again. All wicked agendas, known and unknown, performed against myself and my lineage is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Absolutely beautiful. One last card to complete this energy reading. One last card. I always say, when I was talking about the astrology thing, I always say it was written in the stars. You know, so it all goes hand in hand. The astrology points you to the energy, and the cards are kind of like, here's what you need to focus on, right? They're all tools. Everything's a tool. Anyways, what card do we need to know? This is my deck. This is the AKMoonstone's Oracle Story deck. You can get it on my Etsy. My computer is messed up right now, so I am working on trying to get some things set up. And as soon as I get my computer up and running, it decided it didn't want to run today, so I don't know what that's all about. But anyways, let's get a card. Let's get a card to end the reading. Your light within. What's that? Inner knowing. We are multidimensional beings connected to the universal life force energy, developing our spiritual bodies into our highest expression and purpose, becoming a part of the guardianship of the divine plan for all. You may have drawn this card because you have learned some important life lessons, which are the tests to our personal self-mastery. That's what this is all about. Where one awakens, clears, sheds, gains, heals, pays attention, and then focuses on the directing one's consciousness to live a life in alignment to one's soul purpose and journey. You are being congratulated. Yay! We are being congratulated. And as a reward, you are now or about to ascend and have a spiritual upgrade that will expand your sacred light that is within you. The divine wants you to shine your light within so that others can see. Like a beacon in the darkness, our light has the power to guide others through. To guide others through the intricacies of existence. Maybe it is time to share your story, write that book or a song, or start any new project that has been calling to you. Trust and follow your inner knowing. As you connect to everything from the sun to the world, remember your strength and your resilience, for you are a manifestation of life, a vessel of stardust. Your courage to shine, uplift, persevere, and remain true to yourself is a priceless gift to those around you. Take heart for the power within you. It is an unstoppable force, whether you call it light, potential, or something that is uniquely yours. It is time. Your light within. It is time to shine. Write that book, write that story, write that song. It's time to get into your purpose. When you can tell your story, you're helping others. You know, during this time, you're gonna see the ones that are doing the shadow work and and they are the ones that have done it. They're going to be the ones not freaking out as much because they know how to control their emotions. They don't, the ones that are exploding, those are the ones that need to help. Those are the ones that need to hear your story. And if the universe is showing you, maybe it's time for you to answer that call. Those are the people that are wanting to hear from you. Anyways, I'm gonna say good luck with this energy. Definitely remain balanced. Remember to definitely do your shadow work, because this is basically, like this card said, this is all about self-mastery. When you can stay calm, and when other people are trying to provoke you to be in your emotions and you're not, and you're actually calm, that's a person with wisdom. That's a person who makes conscious decisions. Sorry, I'm not good with the English. You're making the right decisions, and you can think clearly, and you're making the right decisions, and you're not reacting, and you're not losing your power to these people. And these people are going to freak out. They're the ones panicking. Why? Because you learned your lesson. You know how to control yourself, and you got your power back, and now you're shining this light, and you're bright, and you're beautiful. And yeah, some of these people are gonna freak out because they were hoping that you didn't learn your lesson, and they were feeding off of you somehow, some way. So congratulations, we did it. But do the shadow work, because some new things are going to arise. Remember, you can't take the old with you to be on your new beginning. So definitely do the shadow work, because once the 3-3 portal hits from the 3rd to the 6th, and even after the 6th, because after the 6th, you're going to get like an aftershock of the energy that you're going to actually feel. Just remember, mind, body, and soul, it brings us all back to one. So you want to work on your shadow side, so that way you can balance the dark and the light that is within you, so that you can become one with yourself. That is all I have for you today. Stay safe out there. Drink plenty of water. Thank you for the comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. I mean, it means a lot. Also, I did put a video out. It was tea time with Doug and Katie. It was something we were trying to do. We definitely had some technical difficulties, but we're going to try it again. But definitely put some comments and see what tell us what would make that video better, or what you would like to hear, because that's something maybe me and him might try again. Anyways, thanks, and definitely take care out there. Stay balanced. If your energy is feeling unbalanced, wear black, blues, green for your heart space. Be loving and kind, especially to yourself. And the key to get through this retrograde and through, this time would be compassion and forgiveness, even forgiveness for yourself. So take care, and thanks for everything, and good luck. Oh, that was bad. Good luck. There you go. Namaste.